This is going to be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Young with a throw, caught by Chark. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
From the red zone now, Young. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. DJ Chark, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Panthers have retaken the lead. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is, what, 3-to-1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
Well, Bryce and that Panthers offense, they're going to stay out there and go for two. The Young's going to throw for this. And this will be caught as they convert here for two. 10-6 the score after one right here on EA Sports. Pinheiro now to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice game there. This one goes for 20.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield. But as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
Here's second and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. Throwing is Hurts. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now Hurts going to get this to his running back, Swift. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 15-yard line. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Covered by J.C. Horn.
Hurts. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Sheds off the tackle. The big fella. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
Following the interception, Young. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Hurts sets up to throw it. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. Dancing to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
On 2nd down, Swift. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and...
He'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jalen Hurts on target to task here. And the Eagles are back within a score. That's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. The quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
They'll try and throw for it, eluding the pressure right. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion no good. Boy, they're down only one score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
A first down throw for Young. There's Trimble, the tight end. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 36 yards on the play.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
Young to throw it. Forced out to his left. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Bryce Young, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. I'm pretty sure that was a passing play, but he took off pretty quickly and ran with it.
Love his decisiveness on it, because you're exactly right. He was supposed to go back in the pocket and survey the field and throw the football. But when that hole opened, he just said, forget it, let's go. And boy, did that work out well.
Bryce and that Panthers offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2. They'll look to throw. That's caught at the 1. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Taken at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
Flushed out right. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll get this off to Swift. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the 1st half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. And look at this, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. It's Young off play action. That caught by Trimble. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Panthers 26, Eagles 12.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
From the gun, here's Swift. Taking it right down Broadway. Off to the races, DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground. And he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
They'll try to run with Swift. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Young off the bootleg, rolling to his right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Young off the play fake. He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a Panthers 1st down, 17 yards on the play. On the handoff, it's Hubbard. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And they'll go again here with Hubbard. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, Young. He'll buy some time right. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. -9 yards on the play, and now it's 3rd down. The play fake, now Young. And he had to reach for that one, but can't grab it.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
4th down, Young. Steps away to his left. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Well, the Panthers turned away on 4th down, and the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because
trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
First down 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll give this to Hubbard running right. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll run here with Hubbard. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 6 there on the first down play. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. A man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in an Eagle uniform, it's Miles Sanders. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Sanders again, but he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. Movement for the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. And he's not even going to get past the line of scrimmage. Brought down right at the 4. The run on 4th and goal from the 4 is stopped short. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. He'll drop this one off to Swift. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing is Hurts. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. That offense trying to erase that deficit, get a little bit closer here and climb back into this game in the 3rd quarter. Instead, they further their disadvantage, Charles, with a pick 6.
And that defense came out willing to do anything necessary to defend that lead. I think they looked around the huddle and said, who's going to make the big play? Who's it going to be? And the person who just ended up in the end zone with the football, he was the one that answered the bell.
Young's going to throw for this. And he's got it. So they try for 2, successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And they turn the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalize with a little bit on top.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now Hurts changing up the play. On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Xavier Woods with a pick. That he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Throwing, Young. This is caught. Touchdown, Panthers. Miles Sanders from 13 yards out. And the Panthers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the 2 teams by far, and that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
Looking to throw, Young. And they don't get it. They They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Panthers 40, Eagles 18. Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for the Panthers.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
At the 37-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for Philly. 41 yards.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Zacchaeus here hauling it in. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Back to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Panthers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. 2nd down, back to Sanders. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having two hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security.
And my goodness, another interception. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Panthers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6-1, one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion.
That's just mean. I don't know that I'd go down there and say that. Trying for Sanders, but this is intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Locates Swift yet again for another completion. Touchdown, Eagles. DeAndre Swift. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Two scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical. Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Now a first down throw for Young. This is caught. Touchdown. Adam Thielen. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Panthers have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Yet another touchdown in what has just been a high-scoring affair, a fun one to watch. And it's the rookie quarterback, Charles, coming through with yet another touchdown pass to pad the lead.
Did we come into this game where defense was optional? Because it certainly feels that way, right? scoreboard. This rookie, he has his team moving at a little bit quicker pace than his opponents. The entire offense is going to get plenty of praise, but I think these coaches have to be especially happy with what their quarterback has done.
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. Now before they can try the extra point, a flag comes out, and they're going to get tagged for a delay of game. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So we'll see what Young and his guys can do here as they walk up for the two-point try. They'll look to throw. Young is intercepted for the third time this game. Picked by Kevin Byard.
The score, Panthers 46, Eagles 46. Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for the Panthers.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film section in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind?
And now here is another interception. Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Panthers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
And across the midfield, stripe into Eagle territory. 78 yards rushing for him now to this point. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on first down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if he picked up the first down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the first down because in college football, the clock stops with every first down and actually aids the defense in that situation.
11 yards and a Panther first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Taken down at the 30.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Young here to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Hubbard. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are able to stretch out their lead. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium.
Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Picked up by James Bradbury.
Panthers 52, Eagles 26. Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for the Panthers.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. But first down, Hurts. Flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Complete to Zacchaeus. On the move past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Man open. Here is Jones. And they move this all the way down to the 9. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
It certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
That'll do it for us. For Charles. The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Tennessee Titans. Now the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started. And off we go from Nashville. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Levis will look to throw on the first play from scrimmage. Wesco, the tight end, making the catch. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
1st down, Titans, gain of 12.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And Henry gets the call there on 1st down as he pushes his way forward, a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up
Off the play fake, Levis.
at the 49ers 46-yard
The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 21. A 1st down carry for Henry. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 2nd and 5.
16-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Levis to throw it. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. DeAndre Hopkins, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Titans are on the board first here this afternoon.
You know, as a head coach, you can't hide everything from your team. They know that people think that they're not supposed to be on the field with them. So they designed a heck of a game plan, didn't they? Nice fast start, get out after them, and maybe let everyone know that they're here to compete.
And get this home crowd behind them early as well.
Yeah, that's a huge part of it, isn't it? Because if you can get the home crowd involved, sometimes you can ride that wave, and that gives you a little added pep.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd
Purdy.
and 5 at the 24-yard line.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
A gain of 2 yards on the play brings up 4th down.
They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. They'll roll him out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Running from the gun with Henry. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Levis now on second down. Being chased out left. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Derrick Henry. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Titans add 6 to their lead. Now Mike Vrabel going to tell the offense to go for 2 here. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. There he goes left side. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action here. Purdy. This pass to Jennings, and he makes a catch. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9.
Purdy off the play fake. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st down, 49ers.
Play action. Now Purdy. Rolling to his right. Got a man. That's Ayuk. He can only get a yard after all that. It's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Buying time to his left. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And bulldozing his way through. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 48 yards. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here. They'll look to throw again. That's caught. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. At their own 32-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Levis looking to throw. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted. but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see...
Touchdown 49ers! Christian McCaffrey, a 5-yard touchdown. And the 49ers are back within a couple of the lead. Here we go now as they will again try for 2. No one left in the backfield as they send a man left. Purdy will throw for it. Eluding the pressure right. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you've got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try to get a big play right away and take control of that. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
They keep it with Henry on first down. A solid stiff arm. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Again, it's Henry. Fights through him. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 76 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
On second down, here's Henry. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
That's another Titans first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating him up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
A loss of 3 brings up
A second down throw from Levis.
at the 5-yard line.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Now we got third and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Here's Henry. And he is going to lose yardage here. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
With the score, Titans 14, 49ers 12.
Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Levis back to throw. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. So they go for it on 4th and goal, hoping to get 6, and it's 6 the other way.
If hindsight is 20/20, they would have gone ahead and kicked the field goal, but by being aggressive, it actually cost them. Gave up 6 points going the other way.
Jake Moody now for the point after. And the lead is up to 5.
Makes the score Niners 19, Titans 14. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Nick Bosa using that speed to get in there and break that play up. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Draw play. This is Henry. Shoves him away. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. They'll run it again with Henry. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Here we go. 4th down. Levis. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now. 1st and 10. Henry up the middle. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. From the 35, here's a 2nd down and 9. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brought down back at the 27.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a 3rd down at about 9 to go. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
3rd and 9.
On 3rd down, Henry. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Henry. Diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Now Mike Vrabel going to tell the offense to go for 2 here. Levis will try to throw for the 2. And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful. And it pushes the lead up to a field goal. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
2nd and 11 now. Purdy now to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Rashad Weaver able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, they matched their opponent's pick 6 from earlier. Those are some crucial points that may prove pretty consequential as to how this one plays out.
And Brandon, I think now we're not just watching how they move around the field, but we're checking their psychology out a little bit, aren't we? Because that defense, they're about to go right back out with all the momentum on their side. As for the opposing offense, you wonder if there's going to be some hesitation to lean entirely on the passing game to try and mount a counterattack.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Oh, nice move. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Oh, and that is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Purdy on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, 49ers.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. Dancing to his left. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Niners have got it back to within a score. Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Levis on 3rd down. That is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He'll get 34 yards there. And now they're in the hurry-up. Running left, it's Henry. 133 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Back to throw, it's Levis. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. One final shot before the half. Here's Levis. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Oren Burks. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow still continuing to fall as we are back underway. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
A second down throw for Purdy. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. Just a gain of a couple there. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
Purdy looking to throw. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. No gain at all on the play there, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Backed up where they were on this side of the field, that was a gutsy call.
A gutsy call that never should have happened. Not so much them going for it. That's their decision. But where's the defensive front? Where's the leverage? Where's the low man wins? Where's getting into the offensive backfield and spilling the play? How did they permit them to pick up a 1st down in that situation?
Purdy completes this one here to McCaffrey. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. And quickly they get to the line.
It's a gain of 5.
Purdy.
2nd and 5.
He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Purdy. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now Purdy. That's another one complete to Mitchell. So no gain on the play, and that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. Well, they were 2 for 3 on 4th down tries. Now they're unsuccessful. That brings them down to 50%.
But that's a percentage you have to feel pretty good about. You know, 2 for 4, 2 for 3 before that, but finally gets stopped again. That's okay. That's the type of team that'll keep pressing. In this situation, they'll continue to go for it.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
No gain on the play.
2nd down, they go again with Henry. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 4.
Working from the gun, here's Levis. A check down here for Henry. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Niners take over in terrific field position. Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he is going to lose yardage here. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Purdy now to throw. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. And the Titans are going to have it here at their own 15.
Well, let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the 2nd half. Want to try and make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder. Because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
A bit of an opening there on the 1st down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards.
21-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
Henry again on 2nd down. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for it in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
A gain of only a yard.
They'll run for it with Henry. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. That's a good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Henry out of the pistol. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up
Again to Henry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. That's to his running back, complete. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
a gain of 30. And
Purdy to throw it on 1st down. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's brought down. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers have taken a 4th quarter lead. Purdy will throw for it. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. So here's Mooney back out there now to send this one away. Breaks through the contact. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, the pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down. And they're going to speed things up here.
It's a pick at the 6. Brings up
Levis going to run it again. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. This offense so far on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. On 1st down, Purdy. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. They go play action here. Purdy, he's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, 49ers.
Now on 1st down, it's Purdy. Forced out to his left. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side. And the Titans are right back in this football game. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
16 yards. That's good for a Tennessee Titan.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Henry. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now a handoff to Henry. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the 1st with a very effective stiff arm.
9 yards. That's another Titans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Derrick Henry. Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Henry up the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Titans have regained the lead. You talk about certain guys just having a nose for the end zone. He's one of them, and he was not going to be denied there.
And defensively, especially in the red zone, you've got to be able to at least slow him down and hold on for dear life. But he's able to get out of a couple of tackles there, and not enough people got there in time. Pretty poor on that defensive side of the ball.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the two-point conversion. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 7.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. There he goes left side. Down the left sideline. He may go. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 70 yards. And the 49ers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. They go with McCaffrey. And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a one-point game. And boy, figure this one out. Leading here in the fourth, and now they're going to try an onside kick. And the Titans are going to recover the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Given the snow, you'd have to think they're likely not in field goal range just yet as they come up on a critical third down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
They'll run it again with Henry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. No shock here. For the 7th time in this game, it appears he'll go for it on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll try and run for it with Henry. 247 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Henry again. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry from a yard away bowling his way in. And the Titans have yet again retaken the lead. Well, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point. Down the numbers. There he goes. Now inside the 25. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 82 yards. And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Here comes 2nd down. They'll run with Henry.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, Henry shoves him aside. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll run. It's Henry fighting it off. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Inside handoff, Henry. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
At the Niners' 44-yard line.
This is Henry. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Levis trying to get his guys set as quickly as possible. Now it's Henry. And he's got the 1st before he's brought down at the 49-yard line. Clock rolling here. About to hit 30 seconds. A 1st down carry for Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Titans moving quickly here. They're in the hurry up. Henry. And And he'll be taken down at the 34. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. On third down, Henry, and he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So here now is the kicker, Nick Folk. This a long one in the elements here in the snow. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. Nothing easy about that one in these elements in the snow, but he's able to put it home in what looks to be the game winner.
And you know, I have problems with the footing just walking from the bus to the stadium. I can't imagine being called to kicking this stuff with the game on the line. But he appeared to have 0 issues whatsoever.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration.
That's caught inside the 20. He's in! Are you kidding me?
How do you get that up?
The most improbable ways to finish a game, and they do win it on the final play.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defense...
Why would I hold a man for ransom when my scope like Richard Branson? Since the basement making items over seasons with the man in black is teasing with my patterns. Pretty girl, she think I'm handsome. Just coasting through these matches. I'm not bossing, I'm advancing. I'ma keep it moving, trying to be